The Oklahoma quarterbacks have spoken. I'm Barry Trammell along with OU writer Ryan Aber, and this is an OU update. And Ryan, we got to talk to the Sooner quarterbacks, Austin Kendall, Kyler Murray. They did not make the trip to Big 12 Media Days last week, but they were at Memorial Stadium on Sunday for OU Media Day. Long sit-downs with both Kendall and with Murray. What would you take from those conversations?
Well, I think the main thing, and I spent most of my time with Kyler Murray, mainly because we haven't talked to him since he signed the $4.6 million contract with the Oakland A's after being the #9 overall pick in June's MLB draft, and talked to him about the ins and outs of that, how he's managing his money. He said he's learning the tax code really quickly. But I think also the fact that these guys are speaking as if, sort of like Lincoln Riley, well, very much like Lincoln Riley, that this is very much an open quarterback competition. I think there's those of us, including both of us at this table, who don't believe that's the case, that we think Kyler Murray is going to be the guy. But Austin Kendall's saying the right things, and Kyler Murray is navigating that path very well so far.
How would you describe Kyler Murray's demeanor and his sort of attitude and his presentation on Sunday?
Well, I think it's quiet confidence. He's not a real boisterous guy. He's not Baker Mayfield personality-wise, but he believes in his abilities on both the football field and the baseball field, and thinks that he should be the #1 guy and feels like he's going to be the #1 guy. Now, that doesn't say he's discounting the fact that there's supposedly a race still going on between him and Austin Kendall, but it's a different kind of leadership, certainly, than we saw with Baker Mayfield, but it's still very confident.
What about Austin Kendall? This is a guy that his coach keeps saying, jobs open, jobs open, jobs open. The rest of the world says job closed, job closed, job closed. How's Austin Kendall handling that, do you think?
Well, I think he's handling it by buying what Lincoln Riley is telling him, that he still has a chance to be the starting quarterback at the University of Oklahoma in 2018, and he's just continuing with his work. He's continuing to act like a leader on the practice field, and certainly during workouts during the summer. All of his teammates have talked about the way that he's carried that role well, but it's one that the two people can carry for only so long before it's got to diverge and be one guy, one leader. Lincoln Riley talked about that it didn't need to be the quarterback being the clear focal point of the leadership on the team, but it's still really important that your quarterback is that guy.
Been a long time since Oklahoma had to announce a starting quarterback. Baker Mayfield got that job and held on to it. When do we expect to see an announcement one way or the other about which one of these guys Lincoln Riley says has the job?
I think he's going to keep it out till at least mid to late August. I don't think he's going to pull the trigger really early in camp. If nothing else, if what we think is true, that Lincoln Riley knows right now that Kyler Murray, barring injury, is going to be the guy, I think he's still going to push that deep into camp to, one, keep up the appearance of the race, and two, keep both of those guys motivated to keep improving and keep them sharp.
Well, it's going to be fun. Always is when there's a quarterback derby, even if we think there's not in Norman. Stay tuned for further OU coverage here in News OK and every day in the Oklahoman.